each other every morning at breakfast, every day, everything. It's been a lot of fun. So I gotta flex a bit. I've been to South Africa once, so I've learned a lot. I've learned that one word. How's it?
Really?
See, that's perfect. Amazing.
Okay.
You proud of me? You know what? I'm not gonna kill you any further. Go sit down on the away side. And go have fun. I freaking love Javi and this team, man. Goliath Gaming on the away side. And on the home side is going to be the team that is currently sitting at the first place of this ranking, led by the captain, the one only Problemexo. Right behind, of course, the first leg MVP, Andy Walker. Coming right behind, Garnet. And last but not least, he brought the guile, he brought the Bison, Lex. Problem, Team Mouse ready. That first leg has been good. We talked about it earlier. And then IP keeps dropping points, so it's amazing situations for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's only amazing if we don't drop points. But yeah, I mean, it's good to have the chance to try and increase the lead. So yeah, we're really excited about that.
Well, listen, I'll let you guys go and take a seat on the home side. Of course, they have that home advantage, so they are in charge of deciding which matchups they want to play. And of course, we know that the away team has to reveal their lineup first. So we have Goliath Gaming's lineup. F-Word, Sengan, do you have the lineup for us, please?
I hope we do. I hope we do. This is very exciting. Yeah, how close did we get to getting it right? Please reveal the away team.
CHUX finally taking a break.
Yeah,
wow.
We did not expect JokerJokes to be out. Our logic was that JokerJokes has played Problem X and Ending Walker. They might be familiar and
protect him in this one.
So maybe protect him because of the familiarity. But they are very confident. JokerJokes, one of the sole people getting points other than JRBM for their team, and they have sent out the lineup of Mark the Shark, JokerJokes, and JRBM. Okay.
Form of Mouse right now, 5-0 up, and now an away game in a game that they won in the home situation, so they get to run this back in a more advantageous position. Mark the Shark being the first to step up. I actually agree with that. I like the idea. You know you're going to be susceptible to 1 or 2 counter picks on this team. Doesn't mean you don't have answers, right?
This is the important part. Because we debated about this specific Mark the Shark. What happens now?
That's going to determine kind of the rest of the schedule.
Yeah. Damascus, please. Who is Team Mouse sending up for that Vanguard spot?
Thank you, Sengan. Thank you, F-Word. Mark, joining me. You took a step back on the first match earlier. Now you're here ready to get some points, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we need all of the points we get. And as Jabi mentioned before, you know, we're that close. We just need to close out these rounds. And I think we can do it now.
All right. So the real question on Mouse side is who is taking on Mark the Shark? It is going to be Lex. Lex, can I get your character and control scheme?
Guile and Classic?
Yeah, you said it earlier. You like that matchup. You know that Guile can. So same old.
Yeah, same thing.
Same old indeed, guys. You can get ready for the first two. Two is going to be Mark the Shark Ken against Lex Guile. Also, Shori Sengan telling you for 10 hours that Ken actually doesn't lose this matchup. Shori Sengan, tell us about it.
It's my favorite matchup of the game.
Hey, Sengan, you want to just hold that?
Ken versus... Yeah, I'll hold it. Fair enough.
Hold that L, yeah?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
Man, told you it was going to be Lex, yeah? What are you saying, fam?
Fair enough. I was wrong.
Lexington, let's go, baby. Going up against... I mean, it's going to be very uphill, isn't it?
It is.
I mean,
for who? For Lex or for Mark the Shark?
I think for Mark the Shark, because not only is it a matchup that Kens don't like, but the Guile actively likes the match. That's just not a good sign. You know? But having said that, this is the crazy thing about Mouse. They've got the 2 highest performing players in the league so far this season with Andy Walker and Lex. Having said that, it's Ken. He still has momentum, and we've seen some amazing moments from Mark the Shark. Just unable, as they said, unable to clutch out a lot of these rounds.
Yeah.
You know? Now, I love talking to you about this matchup, Shuri Senga, because you pick up these little intricate details that a lot of people don't play this frustrating matchup don't see, where Ken has to stand, what guard must be thinking about in this particular position, the buttons being whiffed. I mean, those backdashes that kind of kept on catching his opponents when it was -2.
It was Mark the Shark. Yeah.
It was actually Mark the Shark.
And Lex caught Takamura with it as well.
So can Mark the Shark acknowledge? I mean, he must have known he was probably going to get. I mean, we said it. If you put Mark the Shark first here,
he went
very likely going to go.
Yeah.
Going to go. Lex.
Yeah,
And
that's what you and Jammer said, and that's exactly what happened.
That's what we got.
You know, I thought it might be you and Jammer said no. Oh, you're taking the full credit.
No, I
for
don't
this?
remember Jammer saying it.
That's interesting. It's also interesting how you told me to hold
Jammers, wasn't it? Yeah.
how you told me to hold the L, but I've never seen anyone say that to you when you get stuff wrong. You normally start saying
stuff wrong. What's that happen?
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I just wanted to double check.
Oh, you mean like if someone's having a dream or something?
Yeah.
Made a mistake. Well, that's a different scenario, isn't it? Sengan. Let's keep it realistic here, yeah? Right, come on, son.
Dude, right, now...
Everyone knows Ken's standing heavy punches +7 on block, yeah? Don't get none of this stuff.
I can't play this matchup at layer 1. Doing roundhouse and stand medium kick behind Gal's normals is not a good sign for a Ken player because Gal gets a backdash. At this level. Gal gets a backdash and then his forward heavy punch. He gets a forward moving punish counter and eats and gets fat damage, right?
So painful.
If you're the Ken player, I can afford to block Boom and I can afford to block all of your normals because I have level 2 that punishes all your normals. I have, other than crouch and medium kick and the medium punch, but the range that I'm going to be standing at, those won't hit. If I'm close enough and you do crouching medium kick, I have stand light kick to punish that. If you do crouching medium kick into target combo, I can punish that with stand light kick. Even sometimes they do it at a range where if you press stand light kick because you think it's just a crouch medium kick, you can get like a Gal can get a trade combo. Well, I can opt to do crouching light punch, punish counter and interrupt because there's a gap where a 4-frame can sneak through. But that is the super nuance between Ken and Guile, and Ken has to respect Guile's normal. He has to let Guile get. If you watch Angry Bird from last season versus Akainu, if you watch
it's the do nothing walk forward, isn't it?
Versus Knuckle Dude.
The do nothing when Guile's at negative.
Is
they just walk forward.
Nothing. Walk forward, nothing. You give me all the information I need because if I touch you once, you're in the corner.
He does crouch medium, he's minus, walk forward. Whereas Ken's in the first layer, does crouch medium, he's minus, you're pressing roundhouse. And that's what Guile wants you to do at this level. Let's see if Marcus picked up on those notes and is ready to execute. Lex, very confident, but at some point, will this mouse sports momentum be halted? And will a surprise team be the ones to do it here in the form of Goliath?
Yeah.
Oh, straight away roundhouse at the negative frames. That is a pattern that looks like it makes sense in the first layer. There's that
There's
trade.
the trade I was talking about, yeah. And Lex taking advantage. Lex sitting up really pretty so far in this. Nice tap back on the crouch and medium punch. Step kick.
Great control here so far from Lex.
Now all these forward movements from Lex can get jumped, so he has to be wary of that in case Mark the Shock does that. There's the stand light kick into immediate roundhouse.
Oh, nice. He wanted the button, it never came. Early work up back throw, works out though. Has him cornered there all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Ken can shine.
Great momentum change for Mark the Shark. And Lex
80% plus hit rate on the flash kicks. This time it's a jab in between your string.
Don't try and jab, overextend versus me, says Lex. And Lex trains all the time with boost. I mean, he's played all the Kens in America. He is super ready to prepare for this matchup.
Boost the scientist, nice.
Far away.
Count. Distance just caught him out there.
And the placements on Lex's crouch and medium kick have been perfect. None of those crouch and medium kicks have been punished by the stand light kick. They've been too far away so far. Oh,
nice,
what drive rush? What a smart drive rush after the activation. Trying to burn Mark the Shark out.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's the one that's so hard to react to. The Sonic slice straight into it. He's done that a few times now. It's like when people do jump, heavy punch straight into DI, and the block stuff from the DI keeps you locked in. These little scenarios get you caught out.
It is a bad matchup, you know. But yeah, you just need to, I think, you know,
all right, I'll shut the hell up. Sorry, guys.
Check him. Okay, the first time you did a very good thing, you didn't check him because he did the short top.
Yeah.
You know, but just keep showing him you at least have that option. You know, try and walk forward and like do a lot of walk forward in and out to make him uncomfortable in neutral, so you can force him to preemptively do something.
Okay.
Also, yeah, so basically like one of the games that he sort of stole from you consisted of basically you knocked him down, you did one crouch and light punch, and then you left the gap for him to do the crouch and light punch into To be honest with you, it looked like an instant jab though. So like it looks like any delay other than like a type of rapid cancel light would have been interrupted. So yeah, just bear that in mind. Again, you know, he seems like he's the type of guy that is happy to put himself in a minor situation and master his perfect parry timing, right? So like, yeah. And then the last one is he is doing like dry brush after Sonic Boom. So
just basing it, which he's doing it though, I can't check. So I've been walking forward to try and get into this range.
Outside of checking though, is it one of those ones where an EX DP would work?
He can hold that to block in time. So
Okay, right. Sweet. So yeah, Chux, what was you saying?
Oh yeah, the upside down kick. Yeah, it's -8, so you can't.
Yeah, I did the stand medium, but I missed the second one.
Convert, so keep that in mind.
That's because of Lex's spacing. He's been so placing his normals really well.
Distance. What else can Ken do there?
Ken can do stand medium kick into level 2, stand medium kick just complete the target combo. No, because the crouch medium kick is gonna stand medium kick has longer range. The crouch medium kick would have whiffed. Lex is super like on layer 6 in this matchup. The other thing that Mark the Shark can do, because there's been a few times Lex has done this, crouching medium punch into Sonic Blade. Heavy Shoryuken goes through all of Guile's Sonic strings. You can whip that out if needed. Brave tech here from Mark the Shark, interrupted halfway through on that roundhouse. Oh!
Yeah, he's making him attempt to whiff punish. Twice he's done it and not got punished for it though. Got him focused on the buttons. Nice. This time he does make it count.
And gets the corner, +6 after the dash. Goes for the meaty string. Lex, aware, not pressing anything after that crouch and medium punch because it is plus. Yeah,
changing the string up there because he has been getting interrupted when he goes for the staggered jabs.
What a whiff punish from
your opponent's in the corner there. I can't have any mercy for you there. You cannot be whiffing when your opponent's in the corner. You've got big advantage spacing-wise. And that's lost him a lot of momentum here.
That's lost him a huge amount of momentum and the bait on the Sonic Boom, but he messes up himself. Dashes behind with the stand light kick. He's still alive, but he is close to being burnt out. A lot of Sonic Booms. No, now he goes in. No Sonic Booms at all from Lex.
Wow, the run stop. Doesn't get his meter back here. Almost burnt out is Mark the Shark. Here it comes.
I like Lex, the patience from him. Beautiful stuff. The walk forward overhead was incredible. And all of a sudden, player match point from Lex.
Rock solid as Lex, man. So impressive so far.
I know Muscle Noob somewhere is screaming for joy. I told you, Zegan. Ken loses this.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. You guys play like a phobia right here.
Man, he's almost burnt out already to no real effect in his game plan.
Whoa!
Oh, he's not punished.
Surprise.
It's not a target combo you see empty out often.
Oh, didn't believe, and he tried to do the crouch and medium kick for the Sonic Blade as well. He is too close. Nice jump out angle. He tried the air throw. You're out the corner. He's big whiff. Lex back throw. This is horrible. Confirmation. Beautiful stuff from Lex. Absolutely clinical. There was nothing Mark the Shark can do. Lex is just too good, too on form, too zip.
Too comfortable in that matchup, even to the point where he's whiffing the bazooka knee and then getting the follow-up and counter-hitting your attempt to punish. Wonderful play there from Lex. He takes that first game, and Mouse's form continues now from 170 to 180 at the top of the leaderboards, opening up a 40-point gap between them and NIP. I mean, just phenomenal.
Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, Lex has played that matchup way too much. You can see that all of the normals that he was using, that Ken can punish, he was using from the range that Ken couldn't punish. And you saw Mark the Shark kept on trying to punish it with the stand light kick or the stand medium kick into the second stand medium kick, but he was just too far away because Lex positioned himself in that space.
Even when he did like position himself to get with punish, I think there was a lot of flusteredness, if that's a word, from Mark, and that's credit to Lex.
Yeah.
It got harder and harder for Mark as it went on. But even when he did get those few opportunities, he just didn't have the presence. Like I said, your opponent's in the corner and you're whiffing heavy punches. He's in the corner. You've got the advantage there, and still somehow Lex was able to just make these mistakes come and make him pay dearly for them. So great play from him, man. The overall game plan, and then even that is a scenario where you're going to look back at that and you're going to be annoyed at yourself, right? Because he's whiffed the bazooka knee, and you've missed the next scramble that came, and Lex has got a counter hit on you for the kill. Fantastic play from Lex. Really just putting an exclamation mark on his argument against Tori Sengan about that matchup.
Hey, listen, I will say, across all Street Fighters, when I've had an opinion on a matchup being in one person's favor,
you mean when you play the character?
When I play the character, and everyone's like, no, it's not, no, it's not. Time often is on my side.
Yeah,
so
but why such an extreme difference though? Why is it not like 5-5? Why do you think Ken
Because
wins?
of the tools. It doesn't matter. We can't get it. We can't
no,
nerd
no,
out.
it's always-
We can't. No, we can't nerd out about it. We've got a show. The show.
No, Damascus can wait. What is the reason why? No, go. Fair enough.
Damascus, take it away with the second match, mate.
Another guy winning against Ken, it really makes you think, right?
Listen, that's a hard matchup for Ken. So obviously it was a strategic play from them. Shout outs to them, you know, but the show's not over. So yeah.
It is not over. Listen, earlier you got blessed by a good old plot armor. We're keeping that plot armor going.
A drop for a drop, man. A drop for a drop. What can I say, you know? But again, we'll give it our all. You know, I'm again really, really grateful for the teammates. Yeah, like this is it. Let's continue to go. You know, that's it really.
All right, then, Team Mouse, who is taking on Joker Jokes? Ooh, I see a wild Garnet coming up. Garnet, I need your character and control scheme.
Dalsim Classic.
All right, what's the play behind you taking on Joker Jokes? Matchup you like?
No. As I said at the day one, I have a lot of experience with any matchup with Dalsim because I travel a lot, and I had the opportunity to play with top players, with all of the characters also in Japan, and I practice a lot with Katsunoko or Akira. But anything can happen. So let's see. Let's play.
All right, Garnet, Joker Jokes, you guys can get ready for your match. First to two to get 10 more points in the bank. Second match ongoing. Sengan, effort, have fun, guys.
Thank you, Damascus. Now, to go back to where we were. Seriously, again, why do you think, yes, I mean, why is it not 5-5? Okay.
Now we did think that Garnet would go up against CHUX, but CHUX not being there, so you
Yes,
guys
this
had
changes
the
things.
yeah,
true.
you had the
Could
right
take a bit of credit.
order, but it's Joker Joke stepping up,
Comstar?
and they already fought before
They
on
did.
day one, right?
Yeah, I
and
think
Garnet
Garnet
did
went.
really
Garnet
well.
won.
Yeah.
It's a more of a player pick, isn't it? I mean, it's not like a Dalsim wants to play against a Cammy every day of the week. It's a matchup that can be fought really well. I think it's more a case of, hey, you know, I feel like I'm just a bit more comfortable in you than you are in this matchup. I'm going to step up and try and put you under the cosh. And that's exactly what he's going to do here. And he came up pretty confidently as he stated his reason why. Having said that, Joker Jokes, despite the win rate only being 1 in 3, and he had that crazy scramble to beat Valmaster, he's played really well. I feel like he's been very sharp. And it's just execution errors that's really been costing him more than anything.
Yeah.
You know, he's had some really tense moments where it was like next hit wins, and he gets a missed dive kick, or he gets the opening hit and he misses the combo. So like he's actually playing the neutral and the overall decision-making game really well. He's just getting a lot of unforced errors. So I think if he can tighten that up in terms of consistency of performance, he's the next best guy on his team, arguably after JBM, right? So get two of these guys playing more to the form, and this becomes a very interesting set if that happens too, because suddenly a 10 apiece going into the next one. I mean, the gap is getting bigger between them and the guys above them, but they have picked up 20 points so far, so 60 points between them and Solari at the moment. You need as many points as you can get to close that gap and try and dig your way out of that bottom position to try and get into 4th or 3rd and actually qualify.
100%. Well, with one thing's for sure, if any more drops happen on this stream, I know Punk is going to personally fly down here and slap everyone in the EU scene. These guys, man, it's trash.
Massive shout out, Punk. Love the fact he's restreaming it for us, though. Everyone loves Punk. His outspoken, to the point opinion. You guys, we're dropping a lot of combos, Punk. I can't lie. Like, what's going on, guys? Come on, man. Punk's watching, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's do this. But man, this is also the case of like these are the guys that don't drop combos like this in solo tournament. I'm telling you, man, the team tournament's a different setting, it's a different kind of pressure.
I'm not trying to hear that F word. I don't really care about what you have to say right now. You's trash.
No, but Punk, come on.
No, man, I don't want to hear. I don't want to talk about
Punk, you got knocked out by a few EU players when you came here a few times. No, it's happened once or twice, right? Come on, we got some hitters.
We have lost Punk. He's just hung up the phone.
Oh wow,
he's hung up the phone on you. He's got better things to do. He said.
Thought we were boys, man. It's like that.
I thought so too. See, he doesn't like you at all, mate.
Where's commentator, man?
So saying is correct. Ken beats Kyle. Oh, thanks, Punk. Oh, now he's gone. He's gone.
No. Get
Okay, it looks like the players are ready. No, just a second of deliberation between Team Goliath Gaming. The deep breath, inhale, exhale. And Garnet looking super focused, super ready. Garnet, to his credit, hasn't come up that much for Team Mouse, but every time he's stepped up to the plate, he's been super on form, clinical, right?
Yeah, I saw 2 out of 2 there, right?
Yeah.
He's not lost. So another player with a 100% record is actually on Mouse. And he's going to try and extend that record here against Joker Jokes.
No mercy.
the classic. We saw so much of this in 5. It's becoming one that we see not enough of here in 6. These are Dalsim's consistent appearances, but it is a fun matchup to watch, isn't it?
It is indeed. F-word. And again, Joker, he said this before in the last time, he was standing at this far range, but you can't whiff punish limbs from this range.
Far away.
Garnet's just throwing up the obstacle course, so this actually plays into Garnet's hands. There is the one whiff stand roundhouse that doesn't go checked. Finally walking his way in his Joker jokes, but he's almost lost 2 drive meters for it. And
Great gauge attack, yeah. Seeing the strategy from Garnet. Patient, full screen control, almost got that whiff punish, not quite.
Yeah, the first limb whiffed, but the second limb almost got caught.
Nice, he thought Rose come and try to escape. But not too much damage done. Strategy here definitely slightly in Garnet's favor, but Joker jokes slowly biding his time. I'd like to see some sort of screen carry. Oh, wow, that worked out.
There's some screen carry for you. Straight away, tried to throw one hit, throws again.
Beautiful, Sengan. That was clean.
That was super clean from Garnet. We saw that as well with Mr. Crimson, where he got a drill and then immediately went and shimmied as well. So that must be like a subtle tell that happens to people when they fight Dowson and get hit by kills.
Oh, great pickup. Side switches though. That's gonna hurt. Lovely conversion. Joker Joe's going in here. Nice button in between.
Jab into steal though. Garnet.
Oh my God, the dive kick whip actually works.
Garnet was right. That's huge.
Yep, he was going for trying to perfect parry a dive kick.
Yeah.
Dive kick was missed.
He was correct.
But then he threw him out the corner, which was a mistake. Joker jokes. You'll have to put us through stress take this time.
Oh, what a huge pickup and conversion.
Lusser. Nice, patient, delayed jab into the drive rush. Oh, good jump timing there. Gonna put him in the corner here.
Very good jump timing.
Much better start to round him. Joker jokes. Beautiful.
Oh my days.
Aerial float to the stand medium and base out the stand throw. Great sequence here. Turn that around. Got thrown to the corner, but fought out brilliantly with Garnet.
Risky yoga arch after he parried that fireball.
Yeah, he's been losing a lot of ground and health for that arch. Be careful where and how he does it. Joker Joe's clearly got the answers. Nice gauge attack.
Garnet doing super well to slowly
walk. The walk forward to counter there. I love the positioning there, but burns himself out in the process. Missed his dive kick again. Are we going to see it? No. Just goes for the frame kill.
Huge could have been way worse. He's got him near the corner. The drive impact mini game starts now.
Yeah, but he dies if he gets it wrong.
He does.
Oh, he had it. Yes, he had it. That would have killed. He had dive kick there. It would have caught the button. Would have got into CA.
3 dive kicks. He's doing. What is that? Too quickly? He's doing the input too quickly.
One helped him. One didn't. I was arguing with Abu at the back. I was saying, can we play it? Seriously, it's not that deep. But it's happening so often. I've got to start considering.
All the weakness
Got to be careful there, Garnet, getting a bit too confident whiffing those buttons. Can cost you.
Silver platter. But I mean, to be fair to Garnet, if you're not punishing me,
keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
Oh my God.
Keep doing it. Doesn't matter. Says Garnet.
Play the player, not the matchup.
Yeah,
right?
I don't believe.
What?
He thought he was going to maybe catch a limb.
That's all worked out. He burned himself out here, Garnet.
Yeah, not bad if you tried to reset. Nice challenge back.
Button. Side switch. No.
Set up. Oh, what a horrible angle. Catches the jump cloak.
Catch the follow-up. He teleports out. At least the risk he got away with earlier.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, catches the trick recovery. So scrabbly. He's gonna. Oh, he had the jungle that time. Buttons.
Oh,
again.
what is happening?
They're all over the place again.
He's scrambled it.
He's got his meter back. Here comes the only fireball. Goes in. Back throw.
Oh,
just about stand throw. Again. This time a throw. No. The low connect. Buttons. Joker just tried to interrupt. It wasn't the right choice. And he shakes his head in frustration and disappointment. As Garnet leverages the meter rebuild and puts the pressure on him to get himself that first game. What a slobber knocker. Absolute mess. So intense, but so fun to watch at the same time. It was all over the place again.
Let's see what the players have to say.
Or if you're just your whiff punishes were a bit off, but you weren't playing too bad. I think the one thing that I'd say that I really picked up is in neutral, he doesn't want to take the throw. You know, so you can just run your set play. He keeps trying to, he does drill. He did it the first set, the first leg, and he's doing it again.
Yeah, also Joker, you missed 3 dive kicks in a row, so just bro, don't try to like rush it or do it like too instantly. Just jump and do it.
Yeah, also the floats, the teleports rather, when he floats quite high up, you can air grab.
Yeah, no, appreciate it, guys.
I feel like he's
A
done
little
well.
bit.
What'd you say?
I feel like he's done well with the air floats.
But
Yeah, he
playing well
has.
though.
He's caught the air floats
playing
really well. The dive kicks definitely.
Played well the dive kicks. This just cost him a lot.
Yeah. And that was correct from Chux saying maybe he's got too much adrenaline in his system, so he's doing it too fast. But
Just like
great advice from Team Goliath Gaming there, all across the board.
Got to love the tone from JRBM, you know.
Yeah.
It's a bad matchup. Oh, that works. That's what got the party started last round. He's going to do run the step play. He said, just go for the shimmy here because he's taking every single time. That's what he's saying. Yeah, he was right. He should have listened to his teammate. He actually takes again.
No, he said he was floating, jump floating every time to go for your step play. That's what he said. He said.
I said he's happy. I thought he said he's happy to take the throw. Sorry, he doesn't want to take the throw.
He doesn't want to take the throw.
Doesn't want to. So he's actually taking, right?
Oh yes, sorry.
That's what I thought he meant.
I misread what you were talking about.
And he actually teched it.
Yeah. So Garnet completely switched up. You are correct there, Fred. Sorry. All the scrambles happening on screen.
I'm still thinking about what we just said. But back to the match. We'll discuss it later, like we always do.
He'll give me a headlock, it's fine.
He just lost the whole screen. Thinking, how? He had him in the corner. It's not me. He's in the corner.
Yeah, he walked all the way back and Garnet followed him.
What a turn of events. Tried the hooligan. Doesn't come off. One more hit away. What a comeback from Garnet.
He needs down medium kicks. He tries to respond with the air float, with a back medium punch. Not the right button. Great situation with Garnet. Oh, he needed to tech. He's got no health. He can't take the throw. Garnet slowly letting him out the corner. He had the right read, but preempted with the jump. 18 seconds left.
Oh, good spin level 2.
Freeze the time, but he's going to put him back in the corner. He needs to get back across the other side. Immediate jump back light kick. Garnet's defense on knockdown has been set perfect.
What a bet from Garnet, man. Just knew you were going to go for the throw in that moment. Big moment there for CHUX. Oh. No. Huge jump in, leads to nothing. And again, he's losing real estate, health, and drive gauge after landing a clean jump in. There's that beautiful OS he's been driving. There's the buffer we spoke about, guys, earlier.
If you're Garnet, you've got trusted defense. Even when you get knocked down, you've been super right on Oki here. And you're super right again. Garnet with almost a level 3. Gets caught floating again, though. The neutral is where it's been a bit
he
spammy.
commits to the drive rush after. He knew he was going to press something after that. Plus, crouch heavy punch. Can't kill. Love that. Little tiny walk back, false sense. Now press the button. No, you don't. Jab catches him. Finally able to close out a round. Still, game point head to Garnet. Mouse on the verge of another 20 points on the board.
Oh, straight into that one. We're going to the corner, my boy.
Straight away, yeah. Nice float away, bust out, yep.
Brilliant, that's not real. Can't DP, but the shimmy.
On the way, he's gonna burn him out.
That's thick, anti-shimmy. Now he spent the level 3, you are burnt out, but I'm not sure if Dalston can build up enough SA, even if he gets the corner, to do damage here. So you don't have to take... You can just block this out, maybe
He's
take
mixed
the
his defense so well.
He's mixed it so well, F-word. You're absolutely right. This is what you can't afford. This is what you can't afford. And right there, Garnet is going to close it out. Overextension, undisciplined on CHUX side, and the discipline from Garnet paid off. Take a bow, my man. That was beautiful.
Wonderful play, especially when he got knocked down. There was plenty of situations where CHUX had momentum, had corner carry, had these beautiful conversions from his anti-airs from mid-screen, and took him to the corner, but was unable to make the correct read once he had Garnet in that situation. It was block, delayed jab. It was float. It was jump back light kick. It was tech the throw when you least expect him to tech the throw. So slippery, so difficult to read, and just had that one step ahead as to what CHUX was looking for when he got him in those scenarios.
Yeah, I mean, every single time I've seen Garnet play Joker is super patient, you know, not rushing down too much, and when he gets his opportunities to knock down, it just feels like Garnet knows exactly what Joker wants to do from a Kami offense perspective. Here we're going to see the jump float immediately. This was the first interaction. Catches the tech afterwards, like he knew he was going to tech again after getting hit, because his brain would be a bit scrambled there. This was a great pickup from Joker. And then this is the instant overhead. Comes down, Garnet knows.
Side switch.
Bang. No, you don't, son. You see Joker reel back and look at the camera like, oh my God, this guy.
How did he know?
And then he...
How did he know?
How did he know? He walks back, steps out of range. Again, it's
that was a bit more
stuff.
predictable, right?
Yeah.
An overreach there with the hooligan.
It's a similar thing that we saw with Kusanagi on day one, right?
Sorry,
Garnet just absolutely lulled Joker into all of those options, all of those decisions. Joker felt like he was the one making the choices, but it actually wasn't. He was being controlled by Garnet's incredible play.
No, great play from Garnet. Also, like, you know, I think Joker started the set a little bit later as well. You know, a few execution errors early on. But Garnet continuing, I think 3 out of 3, phenomenal form. Mouse in general, just phenomenal form across the board. Who's going to stop these guys? I mean, look, there is one guy, and he's sitting there in the anchor match. He's done it once before.
Yeah.
We'll see if he can do it again. It's going to be Jarby M, and we're going to find out, Damascus, who's going up against him.
Yes, Sir Jabi M with me. Listen, we just watched an IP. Same happened, and then there was the huge twist with Wasim beating Angry Bird. Are you inspired by watching this and trying to do the same now?
I mean, it's the league. Anything can happen. You know, I just got to stay confident and just play my game.
All right. Well, listen, the question, of course, as always, in bows, who is coming on the anchor role? And yes, it is Ending Walker, still undefeated. Let's do this. Ending Walker, can I have your character and control scheme?
Ryu on Classic.
Ryu on Classic. Ryu Terry, what do you think of Ryu Terry as a matchup? Thank you so much. Amazing insight. I hope you guys learned a lot of this one. Ending Walker, Jabi M. You guys can get ready for this match. Sengan, F-Word, I wish you were as good, Sengan, at explaining matchups.
I'm not explaining matchups right now, unfortunately, Damascus. We're going to save that for back at the hotel. But it is Ending Walker versus Jarby, and we thought that this would be the case, didn't we, F-Word?
Yeah, we said that. We did pretty well with the predictions on this one, right? Other than CHUX not being in the middle, it was Joker Jokes in the end, which looked like a pretty wise pick, almost paid off. And you were kind of right to say that Garnet would go in a matchup that was not necessarily in his favor, just because he feels like, you know, that Dowsing experience isn't necessarily there for the team. But it's going to be Ending Walker, 5 out of 5, 90 points earned for his team on absolute fire so far this Street Fighter League EU 2025 season, and now he's stepping up to do it again in the anchor position. Now, Jarby M, obviously the most prominent player, the most well-accomplished player in his team. It's been a very uphill battle so far this season, but he's had some phenomenal moments, some really close sets as well, and again, like they said, just hasn't been able to close out for a lot of them. Let's see if he can get himself in position, but it's going to be tough because Ending Walker's very solid and very comfortable in this matchup. We've seen him play it really well.
Ending Walker has not lost anything, any game in this league so far. I want to actually say the person who took him the furthest was probably Pepito. If we're talking about what was happening in neutral, like Ending Walker has been super safe with his normals, not really overextending, but Pepito really had Ending Walker in the corner quite a few times, but the overextension from Pepito got him killed. Now, if Ending Walker plays a super slow approach to Jarby M and plays that counterpunch style that we're used to seeing him play, I'm interested to see if Jarby M is willing to just walk forward overhead, walk forward throw, walk forward do nothing to force Ending Walker to start opening up as well. If he continues to play very rush down heavy or just use that space and that respect that Ending Walker is giving him to continually press his buttons, I'd like to see Ending Walker, or I think I will see Ending Walker step out of that range, fake that range, and with punish, get his punish counter, get his knockdowns going, and then start steamrolling Jarby M off of the knockdowns.
Yeah, and he can't be too reckless with Ending Walker as well. He's got that kind of like young, almost inhuman perfect parry reaction. So a lot of things that make Terry tricky in a matchup like this are also what could get you killed. So these burn knuckles out of nowhere that we've seen Jarby M very rarely go to, but occasionally does go to. The one time you do it against Ending Walker, I wouldn't be surprised to get a perfect parry.
Yeah, Ending Walker is super good at perfect parrying.
So good at perfect parry is insane.
Yeah. Now, the other thing that I want to actually highlight from Ending Walker that I'm impressed this year is we're used to seeing Ending Walker have super good offense. His defense in neutral has improved so much, and I don't feel like that's highlighted enough, and that's why we're starting to see him qualify the Capcom Cup and stuff like that. Here we go.
I feel like he's developed a more stable style overall.
100%.
Which has worked for and against him in some ways, but overall, he's qualified for the Cup. He's looking phenomenal here. But it's a decent start from Jarby M here.
Oh, nice hit confirm. Noticing that the heavy normals are coming out in neutral versus Jarby M here. Back dash out. Yeah.
Jarby uses the medium so well that
like a poke, right?
Yeah, so he just knows where to put it. But watch out for that third layer though, if he'll start jumping out of nowhere. Oh, start doing stuff like that with huge range.
Yeah, standing at a range where he thinks he's safe, and Ending Walker choosing the correct normal. Nice perfect parry sweep.
Just as we said, he uses it so well. Someone's collected that data. You've got one answer ready.
There was the whiff, big opportunity, but JRBM didn't believe. Gets the back throw though, and has great corner position now. It's on Ending Walker to fight out. That's why you're seeing the solar plexus. More heavies from Ending Walker in neutral. JRBM is pressurizing in with this bait.
Level 1, he didn't.
JRB doing an excellent job here.
Oh, beat him to the punch. They both just stood in Kraus medium range. Who's going to press it first? There's tiny, like 4 or 5 frames of intensity there, and it's Ending Walker who beats him to the punch and gets that first round there. Schwarzenegger. Shout out our homie Tom Deacon.
I thought he OD perfect parried the second power OD as well. He tried the hop kick.
It would work on the light one, but he's mixing it up well.
Oh, the trade!
Probably could have got something there, medium. Oh, burn him out, yep. Spinal. Shout out Schwarzenegger. Oh, nice jab.
Yeah,
good.
but
Punish, water, punish. Level 2, still has one more bar. I like that choice. He's gonna get his Mia back as well. Oh, no, he's not gonna get his Mia back.
He tried to grab it. He thought the throw would be enough. I'm not sure what button he used to go into drive impact there. It wasn't a heavy, was it? Yeah, but Ending Walker, crash medium kick. So the throw should have worked, but I'm surprised maybe he pressed it a tiny bit too late. Well, he definitely pressed it a tiny bit too late. Yeah, if I'm burnout from the mediums, yeah, you can still grab from most mediums, especially a minus like crouch and medium kick. Let's see what the players have to say.
Must have just mistimed it, man.
Right, so similar to the first time you guys encountered earlier on, what was it, 2 days ago? He's very comfortable with perfect parry and you doing what was it, stand kick into medium fireball, right? Or you doing so just know when it comes to strings, he's comfortable with perfect parrying that into sweep into getting his Oki going. So with that being said, potentially think about just doing standing light kick, right, to not give him that opening. And then the next one is right there, he got the combo, and just it's not over until it says KO, man. So bank on him to even drop it per se, be ready at the fly to maximize if he drops it, he's very capable of doing so.
Great point. We saw, I mean, he's speaking from the horse's mouth.
From experience.
He literally never give up. And I'll keep on telling myself this, don't put the stick down, stay focused, be ready to mash out. And I mean, if he was still looking for that drive impact, which was kind of obviously a threat, I just hesitated with that back throw.
Now, the throw was the correct call. If I to give some flowers to Jarby, the timing is, if you're going to throw in burnout, you have to be spot on. You don't have that much frames to work with, right?
And margin for errors non-existent.
Yeah, which is why so many people opt to go for the SA. And you're seeing Jarby doing a lot more light feints here to try and call out the perfect parry from Ending Walker.
Listen, he's taken half of Jarby's bar just with honest footsteps and walking back right now. Nice read on the dash back.
I like that one tap nothing from JRBM as well. Staying disciplined versus Ending Walker, knows that he's in for a slobber knocker. He can't afford to get greedy. And a beautiful anti-air. Ending Walker walks back to then go throw. That's the second time we've seen that walk back cheeky throw and they've been flash kicked or DP'd. Ooh, nice. He's got a mountain to climb. He's got a mountain to climb. Oh, the OD. I feel like they've done that before. That's been the first day where they faced off. He did OD fireball in a trade situation and Jarby did a normal.
Rage, right?
Yeah. Using that medium power wave against him is Ending Walker.
Oh, he had the opening there, didn't know. Punish.
Rare.
Good punish,
Information.
Just takes the corner carry. Oh, bad trade.
You're not going to tap me back, says Ending Walker. I can cancel into a special.
Yeah, some of that medium.
Is that off his stand medium punch?
What's that?
Oh, it's a stand medium kick.
Oh, nice use again. Like I said, uses that really well, but he's going to get burnt out if he's not careful. Button in between. Can kill if he chooses to spend there. Is he gonna? Quick burn into level 3, yep. That's the right choice to get the kill.
Okay.
Should be enough here, right?
I'm not sure. You're the Terry player. You know more than me, my mate.
It's not.
You didn't know more than me.
Hey, I said it's not.
Hey, man.
Oh, no.
It's
Oh,
okay.
God.
He's got his drive meter back, but he can't afford a drive rush overhead.
Overhead.
Oh, he can't afford a drive rush fake. We saw that from Angry Bird as well. Ending Walker too sick with it. I know I don't get legit Oki off of this, so how about I stop myself short with a wake-up grab. Wow.
I know your reactions are so that if I drive rush right now, you're probably going to react. And look at that smile. That's a smile of acknowledgement.
Yeah.
It was such a good call.
He knows he's respecting the fact that I know that this isn't real, so he's having to go deep into the bag.
There's fantastic play so far here from Ending Walker. 2-0 up here, and Mouse Sports on the verge of yet another 40-0 victory.
Yeah, so another thing to bear in mind is like when your health's low, one of the ways how he closed out the game was by using EYT's fireball, right? Because like he knows that you're using the fireball as a poke. So yeah, just again, it's tricky. It's tricky, right? It's those last moments where he's just got maybe more resources and is able to take greater risks. But with that being said, that then means that you've got the mind game of okay, your health's low, you're about to and jumps. Let's just put it that way, right? Like obviously it's very risky. The one time you did jump, you did anti-air, but in terms of just mind games, you know, because when your health's crazy low, it's really hard to close it out with fair, neutral play. So you could find yourself setting up a little scenario there. Obviously, it is extremely high on the risk meter, but yeah, just know that that's one of the ways. Again, he closed out the game, right? EYT's fireball beating your normal fireball.
Yeah, just Foster throws a little bit more as well. I think when has more health, he doesn't really check. Just when he gets to like half health is usually when he'll start jumping back or doing something.
Yeah, see, I like the call out for the jump from Joker. However, the difference between those type of calls and Team NIP's type of calls is they would have said it was after a trade, it's after this string. He does the OD fireball behind this. There's a pattern, right? So if you're going to call out, okay, yeah, he does do OD fireball when you help low, help me identify when. So then the jump is less risky because I see the
same thing. Yeah, I think the same thing. In isolation, it's still a good point, but it's very hard to implement.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know where it's coming. That costume change we've seen there from JBM. And Ending Walker now with a 2-game lead.
Sitting very comfortably. I mean, he is as beautiful as JBM's playing. Ending Walker is showing why he's the MVP of the first leg.
That's a deceptively long range. Crouch medium hits again. There's a lane there. Thought it was going to be a throw, like he said. Okay. Nice. Should be meaty. Yeah, he'll get a follow-up. It's a very good round so far. Can he close it out?
Tap back again from Ending Walker. The whiff was there. Nice interruption on the solar plexus. And we're on the board now. Could this be the confidence Jarby needed?
So hard to time, by the way. You do that too early, you get punished counted.
On what? On the jab?
Solar plexus. Solar plexus. Such a weird button. I've seen it come in and try to react to it. It's like, I'll press the button too early. Oh gosh, punish counter, I'm dead.
5,000 damage. What a reaction.
Oh. Yeah, back rises this time. He read that.
Yeah, and the crouch and medium kick was amazing because of the BP bait before. Ending Walker using these throws as a mind game. Again, the crouch and medium kick on the walk forward. Oh,
nice fireball use. Oh, beautiful change up of speed. 3 fireballs in a row. Daigo-esque like. Just catching JBM trying anything other than avoiding those. And it is now team match point. Sure you Stengan.
It is team match point. Not me, but Mouse.
Oh no, I'm bringing you in.
Oh, thank you, mate. Yeah, no, I know. It's going to be 40-0 to Mouse if they're able to get this.
Yeah, what a result this will be. 180 at the top, I think they'll be on.
Ooh.
Oh my god, again, he's checked the solar plexus. I know. Oh, he's trying to bat the parry, doesn't come.
Great start from Jarby. He's got 4 but you can't afford to whiff. Here comes Ending Walker. Possibly a drive rush overhead. No, the perfect parry just out of range. You can use that against him.
Those are the situations, yeah. -2, frozen fireball reaction. He is going a bit mad now, here's Ending Walker, but nice check there from Jarby. Tries to slow it down.
Yeah, trying to put his foot on his neck, trying to close this out.
Good throw.
Trying to disrespect Jarby.
Oh, he
had the hit, didn't believe.
Yeah,
have a throw.
Got to be careful there, not to get burnt out. Oh, wonderful timing. His favourite. Rubs his hands in pleasure.
Introducing the stand light punch.
It's not over. Jarby. They got stuff to say?
Yeah, they wouldn't have heard that. He needs his headset on.
I think they just told him, excellent play, keep going. And Jarby bouncing his head, relaxed,
body language, yeah.
smiling.
Starts to feel a bit more confident. Maybe he's figured something out.
OD5 will start around. Immediately wakes up, throws and gets shimmied. Ending Walker just such an absolute beast when it comes to smashing your momentum.
You want another there? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that bait.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, he's got everything right. Perfect. Ending Walker absolutely gave him false hope and snatched it away from him.
He just turned up again. He just said, okay, I've got different
That's how you
speed.
want to play? Yeah, let's go, my boy.
Change the speed entirely. JBM's now got to respond to that. Oh, this time he's ready for the trade. Close enough for the stand short. Beautiful awareness there from Ending Walker. He's got JBM cornered again, and he's at step point.
He's going to get counter hit. Crouch and medium punch in the crouch medium kick, no? Nice. I like the perfect parries on the heavy hashos specifically. He hasn't been doing the light.
It's aggressive play. He's really changed it up here for this final game, Ending Walker.
Yeah, the bully is back. This is what I'm used to.
Nice confirm. Yeah, stand medium is really confirmable button. So good, so well used, but he's got hit. This could be the end here for JBM. It's going to burn him out. I burned himself out on his own conditions. Got to be careful with those ground pounds.
Oh my God, he's stuck in between a rock and a hard place. The drive in
Goes in.
there. Heavies, meaty into it. Meat like, just raw, beautiful.
No cancel in between, Stegan. So
it's
hard
so
to react.
horrible, yeah, when you're used to them cancelling off the normal, when you just do a normal into nothing and then do the raw drive impact. Unless you're buffering drive, your super, that is hitting 9 times out of 10.
What was that handshake? It was like, that was good lord.
That was just because of all of the adrenaline pumping between these two. Yeah. Not sure what's going on.
Oh, well done, Ending Walker. I love the response from Ending Walker. He had a game plan, had a strategy. 2-0 up, he didn't go mad. He kept with the same strategy. And then suddenly JBM was able to make the adjustment. Then he said, you know what, I'm 2-1 up. Let's see if we can handle this speed. And clearly, Jarby just wasn't ready for that change-up, was he?
No, not at all. And I feel like that's the difference between the world-class, the top. I'm not saying that Jarby's not world-class or top, but that is what we're used to seeing between the people that are consistently finishing top 3, the different gear shifts and different gear changes, right? And being able to take care of their opponents' bad habits. We're used to seeing Jarby in that spot, but Ending Walker is just a different beast in this Street Fighter League EU this year. He has leveled up tremendously. And here you're seeing some of the highlights from that set that we just saw.
Yeah, I think him and his team, he's able to play with so much freedom as well because his teammates are doing so well also. It's just Mouse in general have just come to the Street Fighter League and they're making a huge statement right now early on with the results that they've been able to pick up.
Yeah, Mao's one of the contenders on paper.
Such a massive
super strong roster. But I think if you're going by the bookies, they would have said that Team NIP would have been on top.
Well, definitely, they're defending champions. You know, they've got 2 massive tournament winning players on their team as well in recent years.
Yeah.
It just made sense.
That pickup in Lex and Garnet has been huge in terms of their roster, right?
And character variety.
I
think in team tournaments you need, like, you don't need, but you're more formidable when you have like a Dalsin, a Guile. You have the alternative archetypes, which means that yes, you are susceptible to being counterpicked to some degree, but for the most part, especially when you're at home, you can leverage those unique archetypes to your advantage to put players off their usual game. They've done that to great effect here.
100%. I completely agree with you, F-Word.
There's the result. 40-0. Massive points at the top there, and those guys are now running away points-wise at the top of the table. And Ninjas in Pajamas, I think the nearest to them, have a ton to do. They do get to play them again, which gives them
Mouse, yeah. Were they away when they faced Mouse the first time?
I can't remember. Good question.
I think Mouse might have been away.
No, I think they were at home.
Wow. Oh, yeah, because we were saying how much of a shock that was.
Exactly, yeah. Problem put the Sagat in the middle, right?
Yeah.
As the away guy.
Yeah.
And then it worked out.
You're 100, yeah, you're right.
I mean, they got to be absolutely buzzing. I mean, even Ending Walker might smile and give us some words here. Just from 180 at the top, Damascus. How are these guys feeling?
Well, listen, big 40-0, big chilling.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same lineup on away. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Went well.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, we're chilling, good match.
Yeah, good games.
Sometimes there's not much today. Like, they're all cosplaying Ending Walker. Garnet, give me your best Ending Walker answer.
Wait. GG's.
Convincing. Ending Walker.
Well, since no one else is speaking, I'll use this opportunity to say thank you for my team for being so amazing and for allowing us to get this far and for collecting as many points as we have. And
Let's go! Andy Walker, you're the best. Everyone is celebrating. Mouse getting 40 points to close the day. There is one more match coming up. It's going to be Aegis versus Wolves. 5 minutes. Get a drink, get a snack. We'll be back in 5. We are back with what's going to be the final team match of the day. It's been a very hype day. We've all been very excited throughout the day. Even Sengan tried to stop players from being excited. Mubot tried to stop the chatters from being excited, but nothing stops the Street Fighter fans from enjoying fighting games. One last team match to go, and that is a mighty important one in this leaderboard. But of course, before that, we've got everyone's favorite tech duo, F-Word and Jammers, to break down the game. What do you have for us?
I mean, other than the fact that, you know, Ken clearly loses to Guile, sure you saying again. I'm in the middle. I am curious to see what you got for Jammers. I did a really cool one. We did Invincible earlier, which is kind of easy because sometimes I do a tricky one.
No.
Sometimes I do a hard one. You know, what are you picking?
Invincible being easy, I think that's debatable. I've gone with Reset this time round. This is something that we've actually seen numerous times today, intentionally or unintentionally. But we usually apply this to combos. Now, when you do combos, the longer your combo, the less damage you'll do over time. And we call that, as part of that, as damage scaling. Now, sometimes you have to make this conscious choice. It's like, okay, I'm in this position, but do I want to complete the combo and minimize my damage and expend resources where I don't have to? Or do I purposely drop the combo, maybe strike up a mix-up, and then intentionally start a new one to reset the damage scaling? Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be drop the combo and start a new combo. It could be reset into throw, or it could be reset into a shimmy, which we might talk about later on our tech tips, or just something else just to reset the damage scaling. Evidently, that's why we call it a reset. Now, you don't just see it in Street Fighter 6 alone. You see it in several different fighting games. Depending on the speed of the fighting game, you might not be able to see the reset. You might see a lot of resets after you stun your opponent from a drive impact in Street Fighter 6. That is a more common example here. But do pay attention to where people start combos, how they finish them, and more importantly, where they intentionally might want to commonly reset. Because if you find that out, you might be able to find a counter, and then a new mind game will open itself up from there. So yes, that is our tech tip for now with the reset.
I quite enjoyed that. Listen, we want to get into this in a second. Just to call out as well, the yellow bar. For those of you new to Street Fighter, that is your indicator as to how
that's true.
going. If that starts again, very likely that you're in a reset scenario and the damage has been rescaled. Now, we want to talk about who is coming up here. And Jammers, you know, we kind of left you with the honors to kind of own this. I'm really fascinated to see what you're going for. Please talk to me.
So we've put Killzoo at the back because he's predominantly been the anchor. He's actually been doing like different mixed performances there. So we think Kusanagi might be fitting for the role there as well. I think we put, I put Infectious going up against Crimson. I can't remember if that was the bonus match or the first match, but I can see Hurricane stepping up to the plate as a Vanguard and Bowmaster playing his hand.
Hurricane in anchor.
No, a Hurricane at the front.
At the front.
That's what I think, because we put Kusanagi going up against Killzoo's anchor. But they could run it back. We heard Problem X say, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Maybe Wolves might do the same thing. They might pit Hurricane at the back, but I think he might go up against Valmaster, and then Valmaster might pick the Chun-Li. We have put Elena and Kimberly down there as well. But again, some of these teams are opting for the same strategy that got them the win before. Some of them are making slight adjustments. And we're actually seeing a shift in results here as well. But it is big because Wolves are trying to chase the leaders of the pack, and Aegis are trying to make sure that they're actually in those playoff spots there. But enough about that from us and our caster predictions. We're going to hand it over to Damascus to introduce these two teams.
Two teams there, and of course the Wolves are getting ready to enter. They will be on the away side today. So without further ado, let's welcome Team Wolves and Takamura. And up next, Kusanagi. And up next, the Modern Master, Infectious. And last but not least, the Captain, Hurricane. Wolves are there, and all the 5 men in the team are there. Of course, Takamura, I wanted to chat to you a bit. You're about to play Aegis. It's 4 players you know really well, right?
Yes, we know each other very well. And the gaming from my country, Crimson, Killzoo, and Valmaster. So I think this game is going to be very important because we are so close in point. So it's going to be a tense game, but we are ready for it.
Well, listen, guys, you can take a seat on the away side. Wolves will be on the away side this time, so they will have to reveal the lineups, as I said. Little Wolfie there. Hopefully he can. Can you stand? Can you stand? Kinda. All right. I'm terrible at this. I am absolutely terrible at this. How did you guys do? You know what? It's gonna be like this. Thank you. Let it go. I'll let it go. Listen, I'm actually doing this because the team is not ready. You know, that's a true professional effort. Stop criticizing. Next team, Aegis is ready on the home side. Kills you. And up next, Gaming. Third player of the team, Valmaster. And last but not least, the captain, Mr. Crimson. All right, Team Aegis ready, kills you. I was asking this to Takamura, you know, like, these teams, they know each other well. You know, Takamura is a player you know well, Kusanagi as well. You know, like, are these players that you feel like your team has as much information as you possibly could, you know?
Yeah, we know each other a lot. And I think now we know every team a lot because we played SFL for now many years now. So every know each other, know the play style. So yes, it's always very good match.
Well, listen, guys, you can go take a seat on the home side. Team Aegis getting the home advantage this time. And of course, as always, the away team has to reveal the lineup first. So we should have the lineup on the Wolves side. F4 Jammers, what are the Wolves saying?
All right, they've had to regroup and make sure they're ready because they did get the win before, and this is what it is. Okay, they have put Hurricane at the back and Kusanagi at the front. Takamura in match number 2 here. It means, looking at this...
Get infectious bonus, correct?
Yeah. It looks like maybe Kusanagi's trying to draw somebody out, and they're probably preserving kills you again for Hurricane, or they might try Gaiman or Crimson at the hand there. Maybe Valmaster as well. That's a tricky one.
Yeah, maybe Crimson for Takamura, and then definitely not Crimson for
Kusanagi again. Yeah,
he played that really well earlier. Hurricane and Anchor I like this matchup, and I think matchup-wise, protecting Infectious a little bit, hopefully not needing to use him makes sense too. Really interesting match because it's 100 points to Aegis and 110 to Wolves. Wolves in second place, right? So Wolves in third place. So such a huge implications on the rest of the table between how this one goes. This could really determine who we're going to see almost solidifying their playoff spot and who's going to be fighting to make sure they stay in it. Only time will tell. Damascus, I believe it's time to find out how the opposition, Aegis, will respond to this lineup.
It is indeed. I am standing with Kusanagi, who will be on the vanguard position. Kusanagi, these guys are usually your training partners, but today, you know, friends out of the game, but it's war.
Yes, exactly. I'm wondering who they're going to send me, so let's see.
All right, so the question, of course, is who is facing Kusanagi on Aegis side? Okay, I see Gaming pulling up. Gaming, I'm going to need, as always, your character and control scheme.
Akuma on Classic.
All right, Gaming, you took a step back earlier, so now it's time for you to come and grab some points. Is Kusanagi, especially Terry, right? Is that a matchup that you really want to try today?
Yeah, I know the matchup. I didn't practice it like a lot, but I know the matchup and I feel confident about it, so I think it will be okay.
All right, Gaming, Kusanagi, you guys can get ready for the first 2-2. Of course, these guys, we said it right, friends out of the game, but right now it's war. We are fighting for these points, 10 points on the line. Effort, Jammers, take it away, guys.
Gotta love that, man. I mean, a lot of love between these guys, a lot of hours training together and online, and now all of a sudden they're head-to-head. That's how it works in the Street Fighter League, man. I mean, countrymen of Takamura, and I mentioned to those of you guys who weren't tuned in earlier, gaming's been around forever. We've been playing against this kid since he was yay high. No facial hair, looked totally unrecognizable to what you're seeing today. Rocking that famous Street Fighter 4 Daigo online name. He's been called off for the last few sets, I believe, right? So it's the first time getting him back for a while.
Yeah, so he's played 2 games. The one game he did win was actually a bonus match, and I think that was on day 1 pretty early on. So the fact that he was put in that role and won the bonus match exchange with Infectious.
Early game with Infectious, wasn't
so this is actually going to be pretty big for him. And look, you heard it there. He said he's confident in the matchup. He hasn't practiced it as much. Probably shouldn't have revealed that information, but he is confident in it. But body language and your speech does go hand in hand. It does say a lot.
Look, man, I'm liking this Terry switch. It's a lot stronger than Lily overall, although a lot more difficult. Lily gets results without thinking, to be honest, sometimes. But I gotta be honest, Akuma's one of the ones that me personally just is less comfortable with. However, when I watch, you know, a Boost or, you know, even a Blaz, guys, Terry's ridiculous. Play the matchup, they make it look very fightable. Right? There's loads of different things that Terry can do to make Akuma uncomfortable. Mainly for me, it's that aerial approach, and that's not something you really see at this level, right? You're not seeing empty demon flips or anything like that. So, gonna be really keen to see how Gaming tries to tame what is a relatively young Terry in Kusanagi. I mean, he's been a Ryu main for so long, and now suddenly we're only really seeing the Terry. I think we saw Ryu early in the season, and then it switched to Terry, and even when he was losing, still stayed with Terry for the most part. So he's very much looking like a Terry main right now.
Yeah, and this is big for Gaming as well, not just for the team collectively, but for his individual performance as well. Again, all the teams have to make sure every player is match fit. Even if they don't play the bonus match, they still have to be prepared, because you don't know when you're going to have to whip out a secret weapon, the trump card. You don't know if the guys are going to seize the 40-0. I think it's been a little while since Aegis have got a 40-0, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they got 30-10 before, and then they got a 30-10. I think they have yet to score a 40-0, if I'm not mistaken. So they're actually still looking for that. And Team Wolves are not going to make it easy. Now this is the second half, and Wolves are away. When their back's against the wall, they got no choice but to show their fangs. And before... these guys done that really well, and they're looking to replicate that result, but Gaming has other ideas. Talk to me.
I'm going down the middle for these guys. 2-0, 2-0, 3-2 Gaming at the Brussels Challenge qualifier earlier this year. 2-1 to... It's 50-50 down the middle, and there's about 9 matches between them on this. That's crazy.
Well, I'm sure we can flip a coin again and find out what the result's going to be, but there's only one way to find out, and that is with this Vanguard match kicking it off. It was comfortable here, and you can see a solid ground game. I do like the way he uses fireballs there, Gaming, but DPOS.
Straight away. After jumping. Trying to get comfortable throwing them fireballs, unlike Akuma. Jumps out.
Probably was going to commit to that jump out anyway before even the overhead came out, but he's going to convert into that rising tackle there.
Meaty crouch mid. Wow, just pressed the heavy punch afterwards. I told you, there's very little blocked on that OD wrap power wave, but still, a heavy punch.
Didn't get it. It was safe, but not the cross and block version.
Oh, wow. He's so good at speaking out overhead in. It connects.
Good throw. One more. Ooh, delayed jab there. Trying to get out, but the drive wrestle came out.
Yeah, transfer again. Let's get low.
He's got a level 2 there.
Great block on that overhead.
Trying to check the brush with a jab. EX power wave.
Himself out there to try and set up an Oki scenario. Is that a big mistake? Why did he parry? Oh my god, it was a trap. Dashed into that fireball.
Oh, he tried to walk away there.
Yeah, he wants that train fireball. Oh, the burn knuckle. Just jump forward, back dash that heavy punch range. Snuck in a burn knuckle. That was genius.
I think seconds prior, when Gaming threw a fireball and Kusanagi neutral jumped, Gaming tried to walk away so the fireball can actually stay on screen, and he jumped into it. But luckily, the timing of the jump
pulled the screen, right?
Yeah, timing of the jump was right for Kusanagi.
That's one time jump. Nice delayed jump back. Second time we're seeing that perfect parry OS dash. Oh, that wasn't even a whip punish, but couldn't take the momentum. Gonna spend another one.
Sending full screen.
Are you okay?
Okay, I love
Trying to bait that. Trying to bait a parry doesn't come. Just jumps forward. Oh, parry OS jump. Catching and pressing the button.
Good block. Relatively safe.
Yeah, good patient block there. That's to catch out anyone trying to press buttons after 3 taps. Look at the range on that crouch medium. Just encroached into the space. He's going to spend level 3 here and attack the gauge. They're going to swap places. Drive him back cage-wise. Going to be very close to burnout here.
He might have to wait. Just let him get up.
No, he doesn't. He's going for the burn. One more will do it. Ah, beautiful timing on that. Heavy punch to get the burnout. Ready for the jump into. Gaming's in a great position. Oh, what a trap. Jab towards heavy punch. That was disgusting, Jammers.
Boy, and he got the optimal combo there as well. You have to like press the button or take extremely late, that forward
really late,
to catch you on counter hit as well.
Off of a jab that's already minus.
Damn. Wow. What a call out there from Gaming. Said he's confident. We're seeing it in the gameplay.
That's just player familiarity, probably. Just knows Kusanagi's timing.
Okay, punish counter on the fireball there, but EX Power Wave going to get the conversion because it did say punish counter and into the extension, into the quick burn.
He sets it up. Yes, the wake up jab is the right call from Gaming. He was in trouble there. Managed to redirect. Oh, good last minute block. No, don't dive kick for you. Got to guess right here. He had the hit. Oh, he's going to get it now. Yeah, level 2. And if necessary, could have spent one more bar. Beautiful pressure from Kusanagi. He just stayed in his place. Staggered light, staggered light, staggered light. Finally hit at the right time. And he takes that first game against Gaming. Let's see what the team's saying.
C'est entre la boule light et la boule heavy. C'est que ça qu'il fait. Et dès qu'il est proche de toi, il va appuyer sur bas MP, drive rush ou bas MK drive rush. Il n'y a pas de surprise.
Yes.
Et quand il est en train, que tu le chopes dans le coin, il va craquer facilement. Soit avec des sauts, avec des trucs.
Ouais, j'essaie de voir s'il allait, mais.
That's massive. I've got to give it to Kusanagi for his jumps, offensively and defensively, trying to escape as well. And the staggered lights. A lot of the top guys have been actually doing that here. They've been seeing a lot of frames walking up and getting these delayed light attacks has been working. But what a start to this match 2 here for this first player match between these two from Gaming.
That's what I don't like dealing with that dive kick like this.
Mate, that is very good at dictating a lot of things in the neutral with the fireball. You can hard read your projectile with a demon flip while he throws fireballs at you. Oh, demon flip. EX Power Wave. I think it's one of the better EX projectiles in the game. It just forces anybody to move or do something.
Beautiful delay to the trap there. Oh, has to bust out the reverse off in the first one we've seen in the set, and it pays off. The Gaming, it connects. Let's try to get it all forward again.
Ooh, gonna burn him out. He was looking for it, and he's gonna get.
What a reset. Had him focused on his burnout gauge there, Jammers, didn't he? And you're thinking you're gonna let me get closer and closer before you do a DI, but he actually did it while he still had the DI, reverse DI available, but just not ready.
Attack for a round start, EX Power Wave. I've got to tell you, Kusanagi's round starts throughout these last couple of days of Street Fighter League, always mixing it up, abusing EX Power Wave again from the distance. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna hit. Should be able to kill here. Yes, he will. Beautiful play. Kusanagi with an absolutely convincing 2-0 victory over Gaming. Gaming just couldn't get going. Oppressive, aggressive, all over him. Cornered almost all the time. High five galore. Massive points there. You know, every point counts here right now because they're only 10 points away from Aegis going into this set. So to now get that 10 points, they're now at 120 and Aegis on 100. Now they're 20 points away from Aegis and closer towards catching up, of course, with Ninjas in Pajamas and Mouse at the top of the table.
He acquired 10 points in their last encounter in the first leg, and he acquires 10 more points to double his tally against Team Aegis. Overall here, Kusanagi, sensational stuff with the Terry, and it becomes more and more lethal as the day goes by. And listen,
it really does.
The Wolves, they're looking to get back into the playoffs like they did last season, so he's making sure it's as fresh as can be. But we're going to take a look back at what happened in this set alone. Gaming had some wonderful moments, I gotta say. I do like his fireball game, but having a strong fireball game is only half of the story because the opponent can perfect parry, change their timing. Kusanagi is mixing up his answers from the perfect parry. And I don't think Gaming abused the aerial approach, as you mentioned before, too much. Or maybe walked forward and made a Kusanagi try and use buttons a bit more. He didn't mix up the neutral for me.
Yeah, he could have tried and changed up a little bit. I guess he wanted to play much more disciplined Akuma, which is, the more solid way to play. But in these team settings, sometimes you can just test your opponent's reaction. A couple of empty demon flips or, a variety of movement in neutral could have flustered him. But it didn't matter. Kusanagi one step ahead, gets that 2-0 lead. And this Terry pick is looking very formidable. And as you said, seems to be getting stronger as the sets and the days go on.
And that's crucial, right? Not only for the team, but for your confidence as well leading into it. So it's super important there. But that is the Vanguard match down. So now we go to match 2 with Damascus and Takamura.
Thank you, Jammers. Here with Takamura. Takamura, listen, yesterday it was really exciting to watch you play. F4, highlighted your clip yesterday. Like, you brought us some of the best moments. So can you give us some more clips here? We like watching you.
Yeah, for sure. No problem.
your playstyle has already been fun to watch, man. Takamura pulling up with Ken on AG's side, who is taking on Takamura. And it is Valmaster. Pulling up Valmaster, I need your character and control scheme.
Kimberly, classic.
Going for Kimberly. Listen, Takamura, like right before, like you were saying, I think they're gonna send Valmaster against me. Like that's what you expected. Then Kimberly as well?
For sure, no. I was expecting Elena, but Kimberly is a surprise. But I was expecting Valmaster. Yes.
Do you usually beat him or what? Because like he was like they're gonna send Valmaster to me.
We didn't play for a while, so especially with Kimberly, I don't even know if we played with Kimberly, so I don't know.
All right, well, listen, you can get ready for your match, first to 2 between Takamura and Valmaster. This time, representing Kimberly, that is 3 characters for the man. He played Chun-Li, Elena, and this time Kimberly, Jammers, F-Words, Kimberly time.
So I've seen a lot of his Kimberly throughout the last couple of months. We might have to put a screen, a black screen over there. I don't want James Chen watching this matchup because he might have a whole dissertation about this matchup. He doesn't like Ken.
Not a fan of Kimberly, yeah.
Not a fan to be nice about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you saw the stats there. 1 win in 4, but he has been using an array of characters, Elena and Chun-Li. Now he's going to whip out the Kimberly as well. I can foresee a change if this is favorable for Takamura in the early stages of it.
Wow, 90% reversal hit rate. I mean, we've seen it firsthand, haven't we? He lets them fly and they hit. Yeah, I think even Takamura, just as surprised as us, that it's going to be Kimberly. I thought if he was going to go here, it would be Elena or Chun-Li. But interestingly enough, he's gone Kimberly here. So Takamura having to recollect this matchup and remember how to play it, because it's one I don't think he's played too recently.
Not against Valmaster. You do run into several Kimberlys online, at least in the European region, because I do play in that region. But again, Valmaster, he's loved Kimberly since the start of this game. It's just that at the time, Kimberly wasn't in the position she was in now, so he actually kind of directed his attention all to Chun-Li, but she's been getting progressively better. You see it. Look, there was the Kimberly coalition at Street Fighter World Championships with Team FlyQuest. We've seen Serini be in the grand finals of the Korean World Warrior. Like we saw several Kimberlys, and I think it was in Juicy Joe's group where there was more than one Kimberly in that phase there. So she is there, and she is a nuisance. I think probably one of the biggest, if not one of the most game-changing, like balance changes she got was how the canisters function now with the delay and all the extra mix-up, the pressure and everything. She's got one of the best block strings on one of the best burnout strings.
Oh yeah, so good.
Yeah,
so good. She's so scary.
Is it burnout string? No, it's a regular block string when you set it up, but you can do it in burnout.
Now it's a true frame trap, but it's even better in burnout.
Yeah.
It's a true frame trap now, so you can follow through the kicks, which is safe on block against most of the cost. I'm just looking at the background here. I'm seeing Brussels Challenge 2024, 3-1 win for Valmaster. Capcom Cup 10 2024.
They were in the same group.
Valmaster losing 2-1. Takamura, don't forget that happened, guys. So this one a bit of a run back. And straight away, burnout here.
3 overhead.
Rago! Oh, jumped just at the right time. Can't get something going here.
He's low on drive gauge as well, the ref. Oh, he got a sweep. No contact sweep.
I think he tried to whiff punish the button, but it was a light kick. Kraus medium catches him, trying to drive rush forward.
Forward throw, there's one. Building on it. He's got a level 1 here, Valmaster, but I don't think he wants to get rid of it, and he got a panic conversion.
I don't think he meant that as well, though. Oh, that medium gets whiff punished. Should be able to kill here without meter. Yes, the DP's going to do it. Great measurement. That medium kick so useful, but on that occasion, getting Valmaster killed. And Takamura brings himself that first round in this first battle.
That was crazy there. Nice stand medium kick to open things up in this next round here. Gonna cancel into the Ninja Star Cypher to change the track of the day.
Get the power up as well.
Yeah, he's gonna need it nice and early here. Especially if he's 1 round down, because he needs to claw his way back in, and he'll have the buff the next round as well. Lovely purple parry.
Let's try switch off it too.
We've done our homework. We've done our homework, boys.
Oh, that mic button getting clouded. Reset got counter here. What's he pressing? Valmaster. Yeah, stay back in the corner, step 2. Takamura is just flowing right now, but great patience. Block down, he's gonna die. Runs into that Kraus medium into the run DP. And Takamura instantly taking out his Kimberly. If Valmaster thought this was gonna surprise or fluster or shock Takamura, right now, that is not looking like the case. And are we going to see a switch to the character we thought he might use for Takamura here, or is he going to stay with Kimberly Jammers? Because that was going well at the start, but
he's going to stay locked in.
James Ken absolutely rolling right now. Why would you play this matchup?
Just backs away. They're not falling for the shin kick bait. At the moment, a whip punish.
Oh, he's been so good at making that stand medium with Jammers. And makes him pay big time with a walk forward heavy punch this time.
Yeah, that's how he's been opened up, but he's going to lose this round. I think if he has to splurge everything here. No, I think he knew.
Yeah, I think he thought that. And he doesn't want to switch sides. I really love that choice there. And bust up in your face. Are you trying to drive rush in front? You see that? The duff in the middle of the drive rush to the jaw. 3 rounds straight. Takamura looking to get Wolves to 20 points here at the expense of somewhat flustered and unable to get going Valmaster. I'm not even sure flustered is the words. He's just getting outplayed at the moment.
Yeah, a lot of his openings have been raw drive rush there, but a lot of his openings have been stand meeting kick cancel.
Drops his cancel. I think that's supposed to be run, no?
Has to block it out, take that grab. We're going to build on this momentum here and try and close it out. Try to see if Valmaster was pressing buttons more so. Nice. Break away. He's gonna build a level 3. Next hit, Takamura can actually win this if he gets a clean medium. Oh.
Wow. 1 hit away from taking it. That slide was safe.
Oh, he's buffering something behind that.
Oh, he's got to be careful with these slides. Takamura's looking for that. Nice. Gets the punish counter knocked down. He's baiting him.
Yeah, he blocked.
Great bait. Big bet from Takamura. Now, he should have to spend all his resources here at least.
Level 2.
Takamura will be very happy. What? He didn't take the kill. Oh, yeah, he's guaranteed dead. Actually, that's genius. What am I talking about?
Yeah, because he did bait the level 3, so...
So don't waste your meter. You've got a guaranteed kill. Great awareness there from Valmaster.
Yeah, and he's got the level 3, so he can actually buff himself in this round. Maybe early on if he wants to.
Definitely keep the bars, yeah. Oh, big whiff punish there. And Valmaster suddenly arriving in the set. There's the level 3 that he saved last round. Being used to tremendous effect now. Suddenly, the momentum is shifting, Jammers. Valmaster finding his feet.
Damage buff, movement buff, 40% lead, but it's going to be eradicated with that jump.
Non-stop throw not working. Oh, the momentum's changing back in Takamura's favor. Oh, finally, big time down throw. The whole time he hasn't done that. What's it going to be here?
Oh dear, one more throw will do the trick here for Takamura.
Back, that's gets tagged. The momentum's such a huge thing in this game. Just when you thought Valmaster found himself, Takamura with a tremendous performance to take him out of there. The Kimberly pick, still we're all just wondering where that's come from, why that's come. It's not worked out, and it is 20 points to Wolves, and for them, that is a wonderful result, because regardless of what happens now, obviously they want to go ahead and try to win this Jammers with Hurricane sitting there in a pretty position. But regardless of what happens, they are sitting at 100 and... Where's it gone? 120, 130 points now, which is leapfrog, getting them closer to Ninjas in Pyjamas. I mean, they've had such a good season so far, and being that far away, not forget the guys above them, being that far away from Aegis just further solidifies your chances of actually qualifying for the playoff.
Yeah, this is huge. I was expecting a switch from Kimberly to maybe Elena or Chun-Li, but I guess he was confident in how he could try and close this one out here, but looks like Takamura
had the kill there. Did place. I guess it's rare you see stand heavy punch raw. It's count hit.
That was a good perfect parry into that punish there for the side swap on the Dragon Lash here. Yeah, unfortunate there for Valmaster. Again, I don't know if he's still trying to find what character can consistently work against the majority of players in EU here. I believe it's the first time we're actually seeing his Kimberly, so maybe it's not a good idea to whip out Kimberly against Ken in the foreseeable future. And they do have to be careful because there's less time for experimenting. You need more solidified answers now, especially in the business end of this season here, but you can see it just building momentum. And Takamura, he's never afraid to put himself in burnout, whether it's to get out of a nasty situation or to go for the kill there. Lovely delay, and he caught the backdash there with that jab. So fantastic stuff. This is what the scoreline is looking like right now. 20 points to the awaiting. Last time there was a guaranteed winner because it was 30-10, but there is a possibility of a tiebreaker, but that is down to whoever I guess want to step up to the plate. Hurricane's waiting. The captain's confidence is there. Let's hear words from him now.
Hurricane is waiting. Fantastic match so far for your team. Your boys delivered. You're here to finish the job.
Yes. So again, I'm very proud of my teammates. regardless of what happens, win or lose. There is a lot of synergy, a lot of strategy around, and everything is going as expected. So now it's to me to make sure that I finish the job for today.
All right, so question, of course, on Aegis side. Who is taking on Hurricane? And it is going to be Kills You. I need your control scheme and character, of course.
I will play Mai on Classic.
Mai on Classic, against Camille. Is that a matchup you like?
It's kind of tricky, but I think like this match is more like test for potential playoff. So we are testing a lot of stuff, and we'll see.
I like that. Future-proof gaming. Hurricane Kills You. You guys can get ready for this one. They are ready. They've been talking. Hurricane has been talking as well yesterday. So it's time to settle it in the game. First to 3. Hurricane for Wolves looking for 40-0. Or Kills You could send us to an extra match. Jammers, F-Ford, banger match incoming.
Let's not think too prematurely.
I was going to say, get a bit ahead of yourself there, son. They've just pulled, 30 points away from you? Talking about the playoffs, mate. You got a couple of teams behind you that might have something to say about that. Focus on getting your points on the board before you start testing out playoff scenarios. Because there is a very possible outcome, reality here, where Aegis don't make the playoff. And the way Wolves are going on right now, that becomes more of a possibility.
Listen, mate, if Manchester United almost got relegated last season, anything's possible in any form of competitive play.
I mean, Solari's got only 20 points behind them.
Yeah, and they narrowly lost today, with the 30-20. So they did pick up points today. I guess still don't have any points yet in this match. So it's actually down to Kills You to get them back.
They need to get points.
On track here, and they're chasing, but it is Wolves are the hunters right now, and they continue to be the hunters.
If bottom 2 is a relegation battle, Aegis right now at 20-0 down, they are having a dangerously flirtatious conversation with that relegation position. And I think one thing you've got to get your head out of is the idea that you're not at risk of it, because you very much are at risk of it. So I don't like what Kills You said there. Maybe he wasn't thinking about the table when he said that, but they need to be aware of their position. Those 2 games, them losing those 2 games, opens up a mammoth of a problem for them, because they literally worked so hard to leapfrog Solari yesterday.
Yeah.
And then the result today helped further solidify that. To get it 77 yesterday, then to overtake them today. And now Solari are going to be looking at this, licking their lips like, oh my God, come on Wolves. We got a chance now. Aegis are going to be the closest we can get to. So yeah, this is a massive, massive game here for Aegis. This anchor match is huge. They need these 20 points.
Yes. So for those of you just tuning in, or you're tuning in this fixture, last time these guys did play in the anchor match when the roles were reversed, and Kills You, I believe he stuck it out with Jury the entire way through, no swap to the Mai. So he is using Mai, and as you heard in the interview verbatim, this is just a test for the playoffs. Please be careful what you speak into existence, because like F-Word said, there's other teams now, and look, you're hearing it from all the captains that this league is not easy this year. You saw Phenom smiling, and he said, "Oh, this is going to be fun. We got our work cut out for us here, and we know how diligent and industrious these players can be." Kills You, another heavy task in his hand, but it's not mountainous. He can do it. He's done it before. But Hurricane, first time in the league. The team's been doing well under his wing thus far, and he wants to cement a 40-0 against the French heavy hitters here. So it will be Mai going up against Cammy here. We've seen this matchup a few times throughout the year, but now this is a value of 20 points. Oh, it's really the roundhouse. Okay.
What a start from Hurricane.
Yeah. He reacted to that. Nice delay.
The delay was horrible. Opens him up.
I think that's one of the better frame traps in the game overall. Stand heavy punch, delaying the back heavy kick.
That's fan up. Oh, beautiful little start there from Kills You.
Good stuff there from Kills You. You know, people want to do something and act with a trap from the corner against the fan. If Hurricane did a reversal, he would have got out, but backdash there, got hit by the fan. Wasn't paying attention to it. Nice delay. Okay.
Oh, straight away.
Alright. Gonna hit some version. Hurricane hasn't reversal yet himself, so he's gonna block it out just for a minute. Nice
beautiful with punish. Oh no, with punish on the roundhouse. This time with punish on that stand heavy punch though. What? 2 jabs and go straight into the medium.
Double 2.
Did he get a level 2?
Level 2, yeah. Not done yet. Oh, -2 on block and...
Oh, he's got the guarantee here if he wants it. Yeah, he's going to take it.
That should be the round. He has to exhaust all of his options here. Yeah, he's going to go and try and do it.
Yes, the A.
Boy.
Spent everything, spent all that cash there.
That's the question mark. Oh, are you just about... Are you... Yeah, okay.
Because it's the A.
Okay, well, we've seen a couple of moments of Cammy combos in CA and it didn't take the round, but he needed that. And this is what we're talking about, right? Because he can't reset there. That's the big deal. He has to exhaust all his options. Go in there. Not a massive meter disadvantage there in terms of super meter, but Hurricane will take this. And go stand meter kick again, harassing him with all the kick normals he can here, kills you.
That's too high, yeah, well punished. Cool dive kick there from Hurricane. And the space in on that crouch medium. Auto with punishing the crouch jab, delay. Ah, big bait out. Here we have it. Kills you's made the adjustment after that first game. He's going to take this first one. Winning the first battle for his
Pour le moment, il n'y
team.
a pas trop de saut dive de sa part. Il va peut-être en rajouter maintenant qu'il a du mal au sol. Continue avec ton stand MK, ça marche très bien.
Yes.
Et tu décales des BMP défensivement, ça marche très bien. Il s'en prend beaucoup aussi dans ces décalages sur l'offense.
So what you are doing, whatever it was specifically, he said you're doing it very good too.
Let me translate it for you, there, Brilliant.
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 I'm telling you, man, that should be a meme in itself.
Oh, good.
Driving overhead there from kills, he's going to chase down Hurricane. He's utilizing my crouching medium punch really well there. Negative
Really
3
well.
block. Yeah.
Exactly.
Get a delay.
He's just sticking it in at the right times.
Always getting the counter hit conversion as well, by the way.
Oh, that's a risky drive rush there. Puts it close to burnout, but gets the hit. Oh, yeah, he's having to find other ways to get in there with his meter spent.
Yeah, he's always trying to delay. I think Hurricane should do the DPOS or a super to challenge that.
Yeah, I like that.
Because it isn't, so you can make it a true block string, but Killjoy keeps delaying it, so I think you should try and...
Doesn't seem to be blocking. Oh, he's burning himself out again, though. Hurricane a bit reckless with his meter, trying to press buttons on wake up. Expecting fear is not coming. He's been sent all the way to the corner with a few bad hits in a row. And another bad bet is going to cost him the entire round. And all came from him burning himself out. It kills you so good at turning on the momentum when he just smells that fear. Great choices there.
And he's gathering a lot of information, but every time he throws that EX Kai Chosen up close, because Hurricane has tried to do a throw, he's tried to do a super to avoid the fan on the bounce. And he's being very antsy there, so that's going to be vital information there for kills you. Lovely anti. He done that. He moved forward in his seat, he learned that. EX Kai Chosen again. There you go. Yeah, see, everyone's respecting his light strings into delayed, staggered, catching medium punch there. Ooh, got it out.
Attack the gauge. Not going to burn out quite, but very close.
He's done level 2 with the burnout, but he's got it now.
Nice timing. Wasn't looking for it. Before he started me, that meaty heavy going to connect.
Reset.
Reset. Ooh. Buns though.
He said counter hits, so.
Nice with punish on the crouch medium. Oh, he's ready with the anti-air.
Delay back.
Delay, yeah, I like. What's it going to be? Hurricane's in big trouble, he's in big trouble. No anti-air. Gets an opening.
Again, and it was interesting because before Hurricane did a regular jump and he got the clean anti-air, but Killsy was like, he might dive kick this time, I'm not sure, I don't want to do anything. And Hurricane just said, look, I need to get in, I'm hungry. Yeah, see? He's actually on the regular jump.
We'll bust it out. Oh, big whiff on that heavy punch. Well, we're punished by that stand medium. Gonna go straight to level 3.
Interesting. I thought he would have gone for a Super Art 1 conversion there. Stocked up on the fans. But drive gauge back. Got an EX fan ready and available. Can hold it out here. Delay.
Oh, the delay was horrible. The damage, where's the scaling? God damn. Kills you with all the right reads.
Temporise. Tranquillement. C'est lui qui doit venir vers toi. Tu dois pas trop être excité en neutral. C'est contre-attaque comme tu fais. La première fois, tu l'as tué comme ça en contre-attaquant. Ouais. Tranquillement, t'as pas besoin de... Vas-y,
pas loin, ça joue à rien à chaque fois.
Okay, they're going back in. 2 up. This is substantially different from what happened last time these two faced each other, by the way. So a big improvement here from Killsy. A couple of medium kicks whiffing here. No one's catching them. There's the throw.
Can't remember what he uses meter on, but it's down to 2.5 bars. Yeah, he starts checking in between there. Just into that counter hit once too many times.
Oh, lovely check there into the spiral arrow conversion. No anti-air there from Hurricane. He does like to back medium punch a lot, but sometimes I need to see more DP anti-airs from him, especially in those situations. All right,
oh, that was sneaky. He walks back a tiny bit, then just came forward with that crouch medium, which happened to hit me. Great response there from Hurricane, but still a lot to do. 2 games down here. 2 battles down, should I say.
It can be classed as tiring, but if there's anyone who can do it, it's Hurricane. Just the back throw.
Back to neutral we go. Dash up nothing, I love that. Hurricane's got to make a big change. So this is where he's had problems. The fans are causing all sorts of problems, and he sits there and takes that overhead to the duff.
Okay.
Those stats round.
That was too late there for me, but he's going to charge up on the fans, and that's the round. That is the round, because he's going to splurge everything he needs, and he doesn't even need to splurge the super art one.
Beautiful meter management.
And that sets him up. I'm telling you, that's where her mountainous damage is, right there.
And not having a real reliable answer, at least 1 or 2 perfect parries for the fan, is causing Hurricane all sorts of problems. This is set point. Sorry, no, not set point. Equalizer point here. Massive. For Team Aegis. Kills you to the rescue. Ready with the anti-air. Hurricane's not been able to get going. He's in the corner again. We've seen him many times. Whoa! Just the raw drive rush. Is this going to be enough?
No, it's going to be a level 1 because you can't. Level 2 there. Not the level 2. Whoa!
Oh, he's dead. Kills you with a devastatingly effective performance against Hurricane. 3-0, 20 points on the board. And what was looking like amazing, incredible run for Wolves is halted in its tracks. And we will go to a tiebreak, a bonus match between the final 2 players. Now, good news for you Wolves fans. Bad news, you didn't get a win. Good news, you get to see a bit of Infectious.
Yes, each and every time he can show up in a vital role here, but this is, I believe, his 2nd or 3rd bonus match he will be in for. And of course, last time these guys faced it was Gaming, gone up against Infectious.
Indeed.
And that was, we saw some tech there from Gaming. This time around, we'll probably see Mr. Crimson show some stuff we never seen before. Yeah, I think going back off what you said, just to echo, EX Kaichos and the fans was, I think, the biggest problem for Hurricane. Not perfect parrying them mid-screen, challenging them in the corner with a super or even a throw tech. That was really letting them down. But we've got to give credit to Kill's use, button usage of crouching medium punch, especially a surprise drive impact at the end. I mean, Hurricane's past the age, so it wasn't unchecked, so it was there. And then again, patiently waiting there as well because of parry, because you did see Hurricane land a couple of EX cannon spikes on wake up there as well. So this is what the score sheet is looking like. We have got a stalemate there, 20 apiece, which means Infectious does have to step up to the plate. But then, are we going to see a Viper? Maybe, but the Dalsim seems pretty
I think the
good.
Dalsim makes the most sense.
It makes the most sense there.
Well, I haven't really seen any subs from Infectious since he's come back. It's been exclusively Marissa Modern, so that opens him up for that Dalsim pick. I mean, who knows though? I mean, they're up there now. No point in us deliberating and guessing. Damascus, take it away.
Thank you, F4, this time for another extra match. We're doing tiebreakers left, right, and center today. Infectious pulling up with the Modern Marissa. Just one question for you. You stayed back waiting for the extra match. Is this the situation you wanted, kind of like having Mr. Crimson, or were you expecting maybe another player?
There were a few options that were a possibility. This is one of them, and just got to prepare for what's to come.
All right, Crimson, of course, I got to ask you the traditional question, character and control scheme.
Dalsim Classic.
All right, what's your take on, not Marissa, but like modern Marissa in this matchup?
Yeah, that's really interesting. I think about Marissa, the matchup itself could be like in Dalsim favor, definitely. Because of the driver style of the offense of Marissa could be stopped quite easily by Dalsim. But he's still an explosive character, so I need to be careful, but we are quite confident in this matchup.
Is that how you see the matchup as well?
Yeah, makes sense. Definitely.
Rare agreement of matchups between players, man. This is absolutely unexpected. Crimson, Infectious, you can get ready for your match. Final match of the day. First to 2 between Infectious and Mr. Crimson for the final coveted 10 points. Really important points for the leaderboard. F4 Jammers, that's going to be a hype one.
What a way to finish the day. We got a bonus match for the final part of the day. I mean, that's the perfect way to end what has been an awesome day of Street Fighter League EU 2025. And the tables has been going like this, left, right, center. And these guys now so close on points after this wonderful result. 20 points gained there for Team Aegis. Now, Infectious was like, yeah, makes sense. But was that a bit of a double bluff potentially, or do you think he just actually agrees and it makes sense?
Look, man, keep it short and sweet. They don't want to give too much away because, again, the players do pay attention to each other's body language and do listen to their answers. But he could say it makes sense and then go, well, I've got a hidden strategy for you if he knows. Look, the guys anticipated this. When they put their lineup up, they anticipated that this will happen. They probably knew that Killjoy was going to go up against Hurricane again and that this was a possibility because you would never rule out the fourth player having to participate in that bonus match here. Don't really expect any character switches from the pair of them. We heard it from Mr. Crimson there as well. He does think it's in Dalston's favor. He's had a look at it. You don't really see too much high-level Marisa in general in EU. I know there's the player from the Netherlands. What's his name? It escapes me.
What character?
Marisa. He plays Marisa. He's really good at Marisa. Damn, what's his name? I think it's Jumbo.
He had a good few runs.
I think it's Jumbo. Apologies if I've got the name wrong. I'm trying to think who else have I bumped into. I can't remember. Outside of Infectious and Jumbo, I think we do have a number of Marisa players, but they're not at their level. At least I've seen this season of Street Fighter 6 competitively. Probably sure there's a Marisa rolling around throwing something at the screen saying, "Jammers, how dare you?" Something like that. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. Pretty big. It's going to be a change because the score was 30-10 last time, so there's no tiebreaker. So this is already a drastic change here. Both of these teams, whatever the result is, they'll walk away saying at least we got the 20 to keep it kind of competitive in terms of the leaderboard. Because like you said, it's the positions have been fluctuating all over the place here. But idealistically, both these teams do want a win here. And luckily, it's not a best of one because the chances of this, Crimson probably could have ran away with this if it was a best of one for 5 points, but it's a 10-pointer for a best of 3. So,
yeah, you give the Marisa time to adapt to your game, well, at least a little bit of time. Best of 3's not that long though, is it, chap? Still.
Well, in this game now, you blink and it's done.
You know what I mean?
Alright, gonna kick things off here. I'm actually curious to see how Infectious is gonna use the Phalanx, the Superman punch. Well,
there you go.
Alright, thank you
there you go.
so
That's
much
one way to use it.
for answering my question. Ooh, nice little shimmy there from Infectious. Gets the throw, can drive rush in and get another one if he wants. If he threw it again. There's a drive reversal though. Oh, he's not playing around here, Infectious. No, he's not playing around.
It's a risky teleport, but well punished.
Yeah. Floating away. There we go, just parrying, and then didn't get the counter hit conversion. Interesting. So he's got to be careful how and where he runs into these limbs. Yeah, all right. That's the interesting thing I've noticed about this with the limbs there.
Nice drive rush jab after eating that stand light kick or stand medium kick. Sorry, go ahead about the limbs there.
So no, there's a couple of instances where the range is actually pretty far away. So Infectious might drive rush into stand medium punch, stand medium kick, or stand heavy kick. But that's where I think the Phalanx gets introduced. That's what he's done before. But Mr. Crimson's not going to be too deterred. He needs the space all the time. Yeah, that's what he needs, just the space.
Yeah, and he mentioned that, you know, there's ways that the driver rush is so strong in this matchup.
Here we go. Even if Marisa does it to him as well, actually, because the distance created is the same amount, I think, or equal. Oh, okay. This is the crouching heavy punch. Oh, that's what he wanted before. Similar to Terry. Similar to Terry.
Didn't get the juggle he needed from that, but definitely connected. Nice check there in between the drive rush. Just jump back, teleport straight away and wake up.
Yeah, he's gonna keep
spamming that. Yeah, just wants to catch the button. Almost got it that time. Christian's got to be aware of it. Got to be careful. Oh, he gets the jungle now, knocked down. Buttons on wake up.
I wonder if he can drive.
Oh, big whip punish he's going to spend.
I think he's going to do it. No, okay, he's going to go for the Phalanx. He's going to save job. That's not what he wanted. That's not what he wanted.
What was that? What was that? That is an expensive drop. Oh, no. First game goes to Infectious.
You see, he does the float and he...
Sorry, one second.
You see, yeah, can you hear me though? The mic.
Magnifique.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
I know what you're
yeah, so what I'm saying is,
love it.
The game plan is clean, but I've seen that at the end of this round, he was trying to adapt to the float. So basically to you pressing crush fees. So he was delaying his buttons. Obviously, you can still try to do that, the crush fees.
But be aware.
Yeah, but just be aware because he's delaying that now.
Keep it like this, amazing, Coleman.
Yeah, I wonder if Infection will try drive rush and charge the Krautfish to catch a float at some point. That might be interesting, but that was unfortunate for Mr. Crimson with that super drop, man. That was big.
Yeah, that cost him big time. He was still in a pretty tricky situation, but we've seen him fight out of them so many times. Nice OS jab there on the empty jump.
Let's jump away there. Fuzzy block, I think it was from Infectious. Gonna take the knockdown over the Yoga Arch though. Trades. Another trade there. Working out for Infectious. And Harry OS is the driver.
Surprise, homie.
Now this is a much better round. Yeah, okay. And you see,
Punishes this time.
Mr. Crimson been doing this in Street Fighter 5. He'll just slightly float in and then walk away just to see what you're gonna do. And if you've got a normal, and that's almost just as bad as whipping an invincible reversal, an anti-air. Okay, teleports away, puts out the comet. Be careful how he walks in because he's looking to. Yeah, now you know he's allowed to get free floats now. You can see it.
Oh, look at this. Changed up the speed. Good time, good angle on that jump, though. He's lost the corner area. Straight away, drive reversals out.
Yeah, man, spending the 2 bars. Again, he's done it.
Basic again. He's not getting any joy with this.
Oh, he's got your level 2 as well. It's
Go get your meaty right. It's not going to pay off. Great lead there, Mr. Crimson. The stamina kick takes it. Great adjustment. That looks extremely uphill. Let's see what the players have to say.
You hear me? Sometimes it's good to air with him.
Yes.
Jump, me jump punch, you know? Sometimes.
Yeah, close range. It's got to be
Yeah, but look where he's floating. He's floating super close, so Infectious is kind of tempted to do the crouching heavy punch.
And he's doing it in a way where he can whip punish and get punish count, which he's been doing now.
There we go. And
You've almost got to kind of consider partially abandoning that game plan now. Just the damage it's cost you.
And I think Crimson wants to stick to that game plan as much as possible for the free damage here. Yeah, he's trying to air to air, not looking too good for Infectious at the moment. No phalanx though. Nice. Yeah, see, and I think he's anticipating it. That's why he's doing the floating to jump medium punch, so he can't air to air him either.
Oh! Trying so hard to get going. Mr. Crimson ready. Gonna spend the level 1, gonna get the kill. Oh, man. If it's not your day, it's not your day. It's just happening so well. Mr. Crimson are perfect on the board now. And after being 20-0 down, Aegis with an opportunity to take the 30-20 lead here.
Yeah, this is looking...
And close this out.
This is looking dire for Infectious there. Look at that F word.
Everything working. He's in the corner again. It's the same story. What can Infectious do to slow us down?
Oh, too late there with the stand medium kick.
Finally.
Okay. Got one.
But that's dependent on the timing, isn't it? It's quite hard. Unreliable to do it. Let's teleport behind.
Trying to throw out buttons, just swinging haymakers here right now, but he needs the dry gauge comfortably to get in.
I'll try to press a button. It's not going to work. Mr. Crimson one hit away here. Potentially that's going to be it. He fakes out a stand throw. He's got a level 2 ready when he wants. This is going to be painful. There you have it. Aegis. They're going to take it from 20-0 down against Wolves. They've won the last 2 games, and Mr. Crimson steps up to win the bonus match and give them a 30-20 win. The good news for Wolves, of course, is they still captured 20 points during that set. So the gap between the 2 of those guys is not going to be too substantial. But for Solari, that was a bit of a massive blow to watch those points go. All those 30 points go towards Aegis now as they climb up to, I think, 130 in points now. Tying, I think, almost. Yeah, tying with Wolves, 130 each now. As we get to the next stage, this wonderful game there from Mr. Crimson.
This is a scenario that Wolves wanted to try and avoid. Couple of hiccups there from Mr. Crimson with that super drop, but a tremendous confidence boost for not just him, but for the team overall as well. Shields up today because the guys got the victory leading into the next day, which will be after our break, because we are going to have a break very soon. But yeah, it started off pretty well. Okay, he seldom used the phalanx here, so he didn't really use it too much. But again, once he introduced the crouching heavy punch anti-float tech there, we saw it. But then Mr. Crimson, because it's the float, it's not stationary. You're allowed to move around and do what you want, adjust the spacing.
Strange air special. Yep.
One of the better air specials I've seen in a couple of years, but it's just something that he said, oh, okay, so I see what you're trying to do, and because I haven't actually used up my air action, yeah, I'll just come down with the jumping heavy punch.
Great adjustment on the fly, wasn't it?
Of course.
Not only did he start avoiding the heavy punch, he actually started punishing it as well.
And they didn't. The team didn't necessarily say Infectious should, like, you know, just drop the strategy of using the crouching heavy punch. Said, hey, try an air to air. But we saw Mr. Crimson actually use float, jump, medium punch, float into nothing, teleport away into Yoga Comet. So he actually introduced an array of options just to make sure that Infectious just stuck to just hurling out the crouching heavy punch when he felt he had the timing and the chance to do so there. But boy, what a day we've had here for SFL EU. But look, we have to go to the victors, and I believe Damascus is with them as we speak.
All right, we are with the winners from 0-20 to 30-20. The dynamic duo there, sorted out. So let's talk the captain first. After a clutch ending, it got close, but you guys saved it in the end.
Yeah, exactly. We have to say that the plan that I didn't play on the first match was also to be able to face the Marisa of Infectious. As I said, the matchup is pretty good. But I'm really glad of how my teammate played. Kills You, of course, always solid, always like a big partner, but also my two others partner, because they play as we planned. When we talk, we can see the game evolved. So I'm just so happy of that win, and let's keep going.
All right, Crimson. Valmaster, you tried the Kimberly today against Takamura. You didn't want to pull out the Elena in this matchup?
No, I don't like Elena again that much, but I can play Chun-Li for next time if I want, or stay Kimberly. I will see. I try different characters, and I will see what I play for the playoff then.
All right. Gaming, same. You went first against Kusanagi. Well, this time not working, but it's all a learning process here.
Exactly. Just learning, see the game plan, and try to find the right one. So I'm quite happy of how I played, so it's okay.
That's what I want to see. And of course, Kills You. You came in, you cleaned up as an anchor. And at the first leg, right, Hurricane was saying that there is only one hitman. What do you have to answer?
Well, like everything Hurricane know that Cameroon people have a lot of pride. So now I'm happy to show him that there is a new hitman on town. So he beat me last time, but I wanted to show him that I can do the same to you. So yeah, I'm happy for the team, and now we have 1 day of rest, and let's see how it goes.
I love these words. The war words are always there. Kills You celebrating there. We have the updated rankings to take a look at right now. Let's take a look at the rankings together. Mouse sitting very comfortably at this first place. Look at this, 210 points. NIP behind with 170. Aegis and Wolves now tied up after this match, 130-130. Solari not too far behind, 100. Goliath, still looking for more points, 20 points. A very, very stacked competition and stacked order. The next day of competition will feature these matches. We will have Wolves versus Mouse, NIP versus Aegis, Goliath versus Solari, and 3 more matches, of course. And it's going to be Mouse versus Aegis, Solari versus Wolves, and Goliath versus NIP. This concludes day 3 out of 6 of Street Fighter League. Remember, it has 5 days of group play and then 1 day of playoff. Currently, we just finished day 3. The next day is not going to be tomorrow, it's going to be Wednesday, as tomorrow is going to be the break day for everyone, to take a break, for the teams to reconsider, for the production to take a well-deserved breather, because these guys have been working really, really hard. So we will be back with the next day of Street Fighter League Europe 2025 on Wednesday, same time as today. It's going to be at 3 p.m. CET. That is 11 p.m. if you're in Japan. That is 9 a.m. if you're in the East Coast, and if you're around the world, calculate it yourself. I'm not like a map for you, but I'm trying my best. Always shout outs to the commentators, to Jammers, Sengan, and F-Watch as the production, to all the players, and to all of you guys in chat for joining us for a very entertaining day. Have a great evening, afternoon, or whatever time it is for you. We will see you on Wednesday for more SFL EU action.